The high demand for child daycare is a direct result of the increasing number of double-income households. Millions of children under the age of 6 live in households where both parents work. Instead of traditional daycare centers, many families now use family child care homes as an alternative. A family child care home is preferred over a daycare center mainly because it provides a more family-oriented environment which children can grow and develop. And a large number of these family child care homes are established at residential rental property. Many times a family child care home is mistaken for a child daycare center. But unlike daycare centers, family child care homes are explicitly allowed by law to operate in residential areas, and the regulations governing their operation are limited. The legal community has interpreted current law as providing protection for any residential tenant who wishes to offer family daycare within a rental apartment or home. Rental property owners have raised concerns about the increased liability they face when a daycare is operated in their property by a tenant, and neighbors often complain of excess noise. In 1981, the legislature passed laws on which the operation of family daycare homes now rests. That foundation consists of definitions for small and large family daycare homes and prevents local communities from interfering with their operation. Through policies and definitions, the state has specifically set up protective shields for anyone who wishes to operate small and large family daycare homes. With these laws, the legislature has drawn a line between daycare homes with minimal regulation and daycare centers with lots of regulation. When the legislature passed the laws, it declared that family daycare homes for children are allowed in normal residential surroundings. The laws say that it's the public policy of California to provide children in a family daycare home the same home environment as provided in a traditional home setting. Today, California laws and regulations allow for the operation of family daycare homes at residential rental property. Both small family daycare homes, up to 8 children, and large family daycare homes, up to 12 children, can be operated by a tenant without the approval of the property owner. A tenant can care for 2 additional children in a large family daycare home, but they must first obtain the written consent of the property owner. Here's what you can and can't do as an owner. Never refuse to rent to prospective tenants because they inform you they'll operate a daycare home. Never evict tenants simply because they operate a family daycare home. Do require that a daycare provider give you notice they are operating or plan to operate a daycare home at the rental property. If the daycare provider maintains liability insurance or a bond, request to be added as an additional insured to their insurance, their liability insurance. Owners are required by law to pay for any additional premium assessed for the coverage. If a daycare provider chooses not to carry liability insurance or a bond, owners can require that they maintain a file of affidavits signed by each child's parent, informing the parents that the daycare provider does not carry insurance. You can also require the family daycare home provider pay an increased security deposit for the operation of the family daycare home. It is not considered discriminatory that residents who operate a daycare home pay a higher security deposit than other residents. All security deposits collected by the owner from the daycare provider, however, can't exceed the maximum allowable under existing law, which is 2 months rent for an unfurnished unit and 3 months rent for a furnished unit. All family daycare homes for children must enforce either liability insurance covering injury in the amount of at least $100,000 per occurrence and $300,000 in total annual aggregate for negligence of the licensee or its employees, or a bond in the aggregate amount of $300,000. It's also possible that they may be required to add the homeowners association as an additional insured as well. Now you know what to do if your tenant wants to offer a family daycare home, and I hope this helps. Thanks.